A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for him.
It's not really a surprise to me that we're seeing these kind of numbers for him in the rebounding category. He's by far amongst the elite at grabbing loose balls. And you can easily see he's continued to put the effort in over the last few years.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Davis, and it's Hicks in at shooting guard. And for Charlotte, and it's Carson in at the 4. As we hit the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, what's the focus for teams outside of the playoff picture?
You know, B.A., I think it's about staying competitive and building a foundation for next season. As a team, you need to use the time you have to consistently improve.
Outside Davis. Pass to McNeil. Now here's Davis, guarded by Reed. Clock at 6. Graham for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's Grady. Fires for 3. The rebound by McNeil. Now here's Graham. Davis looking it over. Back to Graham. The 3 is up. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Hicks. Back to Graham. Can't cash it in from close range.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Now Hardaway. The rebound by McNeil. Here's Hicks. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. A good look from Graham. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Reed. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. Here's Grady. His last outing, we saw him score 22.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Here's Graham, and he makes the 8-footer. Graham's got 7.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Timeout call, the Hornets. Here are the top 3-point shooters in the NBA. For Charlotte, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Carson to end the run. Nails it from 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's McNeil. Outside Grant. Let's go with a 3. That won't go. 3 for 6 in this one.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Hardaway. Throws it up high. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Outside Davis. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Thornton. Over Hardaway. Thornton can't get it to go.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Grady. That one's good. This game is all even.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Graham. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Here's McNeil. The kick out to Graham. It's picked off, and he's all alone. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Charlotte shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me. Shooting 2.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. He's off on the second. Brooklyn's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. From 20 feet. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
First free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's Grady. Gets the 3 to fall. Grady's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's McNeil. No points so far. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
And here's Charlotte. They're on an 11-3 run. Now here's Reed. Not a lot of room. Pass to Grady. There's the screen. Now here's Hardaway. Lets it fly. Thornton pulls it in. And here's Graham. He's got 10. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Grady. Pass to Hardaway. Rebounded by the Nets.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Here's McNeil. For 3. Hardaway grabs the board. Hardaway's got 4 rebounds in the game. Charlotte has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Grady. The wide open shot is on the money. He's got 7. Nets trail by 3. Here's Hicks. Still no points. It's Graham on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Thornton. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. There's Davis with the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
Here's Grady. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Brooklyn trailing. Here's McNeil. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Graham for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Hardaway's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Grady. Down low. And Davis with the block. Here's Woodson. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Ross. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. The Hornets have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Pass to Carson. And here's Hardaway.
Brooklyn foul. Ross. First personal foul. Second team foul. Now in for your Hornets. Burton, Frazier.
Two on the clock. Count that bucket. And the Hornets lead by 2.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Outside Davis. Back to Graham. Here's Woodson, defended by Hardaway. Ross for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Hardaway's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Frazier. Last game for him, he had 14. Pass to Carson. Here's Hardaway. Hits the jump hook. Now it's a 4-point Charlotte lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Davis, the pass to Woodson. Right side Ross. Pass to McNeil. They swipe it. Graham covering. Hardaway with a screen on Graham to the paint. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Davis. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Burton. Here's Frazier. Graham covering. Now here's Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Over to the left wing. Here's Carson. He drops it from range. Carson's got 6.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now here's Graham. 12 points for him. And that one's good. Davis.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Inside.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Graham. He got a piece of it. Guarded by Ross. Outside Hardaway. Here's Frazier. No points yet. Fires from the wing. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Graham with it. Pass to Ross. Takes a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And that does it for the first quarter. Charlotte on top, up 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
So on the floor for Brooklyn. And it's Cummings in at the point guard position. Nets trail by 5. From downtown. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Burton. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Launches it. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Here's Barkley. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Burton. Outside Davis. To the inside. Burton gets the bucket. Burton's got his second basket of the game.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Pass to Barkley. Here's Woodson. Outside Ross. Here's Thornton. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Here's Frazier. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And it's Ross on the drive. Pass to Cummings. To the left side wing. Here's Woodson. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Knight. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Frazier off target from outside. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Barkley. Jacks up a three. They get it back. Here's Thornton. Blocked. Here's Frazier. Here's the three. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And in today's NBA, it seems like everyone has a three-point shot, Clark. That didn't used to be the case.
You're exactly right, B.A. In the good old days, way back in the day, threes were mostly for specialists. It just shows you how much the game and the players have evolved.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Timeout.
And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Break, we can see the teams that are wasting no time turning defense into offense. Brooklyn, second.
They've done a great job using their defense to create for them on offense. Turn it over against this team, and you're going to be in trouble.
Here's Hicks. No points so far. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
For Charlotte, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Grady. Shot clock at 6. A shot from the mid-range. And he stays with it.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
The Nets have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Hicks. Outside Grant. Here's Fields. For 3. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Grady. Fires the 3. Rebound Brooklyn.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Outside Grant. Here's Fields. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Snatched away. Here's Hicks. Pass to Graham. Here's Thornton. Shot clock at 5. Ross for 3. It's rebounded by Burton.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Reed. Here's Howe. Here's Grady. Pure from three-point range. Brady's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Charlotte calls timeout. Checked in for Charlotte. Davis, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And a look at the stats for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Here's Burton. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. The three. Rebounded by the Nets. Thornton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ross passes to Davis. Graham up top. Outside for Davis. Pass to Hicks. Just 5 on the clock. Graham for 3. It's deflected. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Both teams will make substitutions. The Hornets with a lead. Pass to Carson. Five to shoot. Fires for 3. Charlotte again missing. And the Nets shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Davis, the pass to Ross. Outside Graham. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Graham's got 4 points in the quarter.
What a move. He saw a window on the other side of the rim and whipped it around for the immaculate reverse.
Here's Grady. 14 points for him. Here's Carson. Charlotte again missing. The Nets have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Outside Graham. Pass to Ross. And here's Davis. Guarded by Reed. Left side Davis. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
To win the drought, it's tipped. Now Graham, 16 points for him. Knocked loose, and as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
And they've landed in the top half of the league for second chance points. They do a good job of chasing after their shots, but a little more effort around the rim could see them climbing even higher there.
And I think those rebounding numbers they're posting really tells you a lot about how hard this team works on both ends of the floor. Always ready to fight on the glass. Pass to Grady. And here's Reed. Here's Carson. Checked by Davis. Here's Hicks. Now Ross, guarded by Reed. Outside Graham. On the wing, Davis. Up and over Hardaway. And Davis with the basket on the assist from Graham. Davis has got 8.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
And the Hornets call time here.
Get up and start moving with your mascot. Let's dance.
Well, you always want high field goal percentages from the bigs. These are the best at efficiently putting the ball in the bucket. Here's Grady. 14 points for him. Reed passes to Grady. Down low. Here's Hardaway. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Hardaway's got 10.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Graham. Shot from the low post is good.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Pass to Reed. Hardaway up top. From deep. And the three-pointer goes. It's a tie ball game.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Here's Hicks. Back to Graham. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's McNeil. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. McNeil's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Inside. Pass to Grady. From outside the arc. Thornton pulls it in. Thornton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Graham, the pass to Davis. Back to Graham. Three-pointer. And the Nets, another 3.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Hornets trail by 6. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
1 second left. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Charlotte Hornets.
If they just hit a couple more threes, it's a different score. I think in this case, you just keep shooting them. I can see them getting hot in the second half.
Ah, the professor going with the law of averages here. Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
It's a very exciting group. We get to watch them grow. The league has adjusted to them along the way, but they've adjusted back.
Some great coaching as well to bring these guys along. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Hornets trail by 6. And it's Reed in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Pass to Carson. Here's Grady. Clock at 6. From the arc. Knocks down the triple. He has 7.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Outside Graham. The 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that
one. Pass to Reed. Here's Grady. Graham covering. Lets it go from 11. Grady's shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 3. Graham on the attack. And finished off by Graham.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And here's Charlotte now, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Picked by Reed. Here's Grady. Thornton pulls it in. Thornton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Graham for 3. Hornets with the rebound. Hardaway's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Carson. Out to the wing. Lets it go from deep. Grady's shot is off.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Graham for 3. To the wing on the left. Outside for Davis. Pass to McNeil. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 5 assists in the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Grady. 14 points for him. Knocks it loose. Here's the break. Graham, the pass to Davis. Now here's Graham. He's guarded closely. And the shot's good. And it's a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And they're one of the better rebounding teams in the league. Top 10 in the NBA on the boards. Their bigs have used their length to seal the glass.
And you look at their rim protection overall. It's the quick rotation and help that separates them from some other teams. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. To the middle. Here's Hardaway. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Hicks. Here's Thornton. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Nails it from beyond the arc. Graham's got 28 points for the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Grady. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Outside Graham. Pass to Davis. 6 to shoot. Here's Hicks. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Carson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Reed. Tightly guarded. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And it's worth looking at the league's top scorers for the past month. These guys have been on a tear. Nets leading by 9. Now here's Graham. 28 points for him. Outside Davis. Pass to Graham. From 17, Hardaway grabs the board. Hardaway's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Grady. And here are the Hornets with another bucket. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Hicks. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Now here's Graham. The 3-ball. Drills it from deep. Graham's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Now Reed. Pass to Grady. The 3 is up. Thornton pulls it in.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a 3-point play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Hornets trail by 13. Hardaway with a screen on Graham. Hardaway up top. Pass to Grady. Shot clock at 6. Lets the three fly. Brooklyn pulls it in. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Graham, that's good.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Hardaway. The Hornets making a switch here. Frazier's checked in. And a change for the Nets. Ross is checked in. Here's Grady. He's got 18. To the paint. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
4 on the clock. They need this. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Ross finds Graham. Outside Davis. There's a screen. Launches a 3. Hardaway grabs the board. Hardaway's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Frazier, the pass to Hardaway. Releases from 15. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Brooklyn leading by 15. Pass to Thornton. Here's McNeil. And that one is stuffed right through.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Here's Frazier.
Brooklyn foul. McNeil. First personal foul. Second team foul. Now we're in for Charlotte. Number 28, Donald Burton.
The Hornets now. 17-point game. Clock at 6. To get back on track. Brooklyn pulls it in. Thornton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Ross. And the layup is good off the glass. Ross has got 7 points in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Grady. 18 points for him. Brooklyn pulls it in. Thornton's got 11 rebounds in the game.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Thornton. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Carson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Shooting one.
Hey, don't let him go left.
Brooklyn leading by 19. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Howell. No made baskets yet. Davis from long range gets the 3 ball to go.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Frazier, the pass to Howell. Here's Frazier. Beyond the arc. Pass to Howell. Some nice passing by Charlotte here.
Brooklyn foul. Davis. First personal foul. 14 foul. Substitution on the court.
A minute 31 left to play in the third quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. Lots of room. Got it.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Brooklyn leading by 18. Here's Barkley. Inside. Here's Woodson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Well, the Hornets shooting around 41% in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Brooklyn has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Outside Ross. 11 feet out. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's Howell. Still no points. Pass to O'Brien. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Ross. Down low. Here's Cummings. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. Cummings has got 6.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Fades away. Yep, that one goes.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Nets out in front, up 19. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. And it's Hicks in at the 2 spot. To the left side wing. Here's Fields. Clock at 6. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Hornets trail by 19. Here's Frazier. They set the pick. Woodson with a rebound.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Graham, the pass to Ross. And Davis with the block. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Frazier shot is off.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Outside Graham. Pass to Fields. Releases. And again, it's the Nets missing. And Davis has got the ball here for Charlotte. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's Burton. Buries it from 3.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Nets leading by 16. Outside Grant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
What's up?
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. For three, and Charlotte another three.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
And the Nets with possession here. 22 was their biggest lead. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Outside for Davis. Pass to Frazier. From behind the arc. Woodson with a rebound.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
And it's blocked. Outside Davis. Pass to Frazier. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. Burton, cash money on the open jump shot.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Timeout Nets.
Timeout.
Checked in for Davis. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Yep, that one goes. And the Nets lead by 16.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Frazier. And a miss there on the triple. Nets leading by 16. 13 feet out, and there's another one for Brooklyn.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Frazier. Takes a three. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far. Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Ross, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Outside Graham. And he gets the bucket. Graham's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
It's blocked. Brooklyn leading by 17. Here's McNeil. It's Ross on the wing. Pass to Fields. 4 on the clock. Fires from deep. Hornets with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Puts up a 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Ross. And here's Graham. Nifty move. And Howe pulls it down. Pass to Frazier. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Brooklyn leading by 11. And here's Graham. And that one's drained from the low block. Graham's got 42 in the game.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
Let's go with a 3. Woodson with a rebound. Woodson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Graham.
Charlotte foul. Frazier, second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
So it's Brooklyn now. 13-point lead. Free throw line jumper. Oh, that one bounces around and comes back out. For Charlotte, they've gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this 4th quarter. Now here's Reed. Checked by Davis. 6 to shoot. Graham covering. Buried from 15 feet out.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Nets leading by 11. Outside Davis. Back to Graham. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Carson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Over to the left wing. Here's Grady. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Carson. The 3 is up. Thornton pulls it in. Thornton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And that one drops for him. That gives him a double-double.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Outside Hardaway. Reed with it. Graham covering. Pulls up on the wing. Shot's good by Carson.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Outside Davis.
personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn. Graham at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. He does not get the second one. Hornets trail by 12. All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Nets head athletic trainer. It's his shoulder that's the source of discomfort right now. Diagnosis at this point is that it's just a sprain. While not severe, this is still a serious diagnosis that usually keeps guys off the court for a short period. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the hardest part about this situation is just not knowing. At least we have a bit more clarity now.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Graham. Timeout called, Hornets.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Attention fans, it's time to buy off some t-shirts. Want to take one of my t-shirt fans? We're looking for the loudest section. Everyone show him some love.
Hornets trail by 14. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Well, the Nets shooting around 53%, a nice number. Outside Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Fires the three. Not that time. Well, the Hornets shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Stolen by Davis. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. No good from 3. And the Hornets with possession here. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. they come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Nets.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And as a strong year for the club continues, they've willed their way to 56 wins.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And time to present our player of the game.